Hi, welcome. This video is for all of you ladies struggling with the extra menopause weight that won't shift. Why is it that so many of us packed on the extra fluff, and why is it refusing to get lost despite our best efforts? Let's talk about it. I'm going to go through 5 of the key reasons why many perimenopausal and postmenopausal women put on the extra pounds and have so much trouble getting rid of it, and what you can focus on to try and shift that weight. All 5 reasons stem from the loss of estrogen in midlife. There are estrogen receptors all over the body, and when the body is estrogen depleted, you are affected from head to toe. One of those unwanted changes is the accumulation and redistribution of fat, like the giant spare tire of flub around your midsection. And unfortunately, once it's there, trying to evict it seems near impossible. The following 5 things also play a role. Number 1 is a loss of lean muscle mass. Muscles are fat-burning furnaces, and low muscle mass equals a lower metabolic rate and burning fewer calories. That means that your weight will likely stay put if you've lost a significant amount of muscle. And fun fact, even if you manage to lose a few pounds, some of that weight loss is fat and some of it is muscle, which further decreases the amount of calories burned, making it that much harder to keep losing. Good times. Also related to muscle loss is collagen loss, which is increased when estrogen drops. And low collagen not only affects the joints, tendons, skin, hair, nails, and the gut, but muscle and bone mass as well. Muscles and bones work together and can directly affect one another. Weak muscles can cause weak bones, and weak bones can't support stronger muscles. And I've already talked about the inability of low muscle mass to effectively burn calories. So loss of collagen, in my opinion, is a piece of the puzzle when it comes to the battle of the bulge, and not considering it may contribute to leaving you stuck when it comes to shedding the extra menopause pounds. High cortisol is number 3. When estrogen drops, cortisol tends to rise, and chronically high cortisol can make it extremely hard to lose weight. It's part of the reason for the added gut fluff that refuses to go. Cortisol is the stress hormone that plays a key role in fight or flight, and when you're chronically in survival mode, which frequently happens in menopause, it triggers the body to store more fat, which is kind of counterproductive if you're trying to lose weight. Cortisol also helps regulate blood sugar, and when that becomes out of whack, which it often does in menopause, insulin resistance can be the result, which can also stall your weight loss. Insulin is the body's fat-storing hormone. This metabolic dysfunction can result in less energy, more inflammation, and an increased tendency to gain and store fat, which is definitely working against you if you're trying to lose weight. You can also thank estrogen loss for your increased appetite. Have you noticed that you're oddly hungry all the time? Or that you go through flares where you're just feeling like you're starving? Not great if you're trying to stay in a minor calorie deficit. Shifting estrogen can affect your hunger and satiety hormones, ghrelin and leptin, leaving you with an increased appetite and a decreased ability to tell when you're full. Not good. So what's the solution? What tweaks can you make to get the ball rolling and the scale moving in the right direction? I was stuck for years, and it took a very long while to figure out what would kickstart some weight loss. It's been very slow going, but I am finally losing now, and that's progress. Here's what's been working for me. I've always focused mostly on whole foods, but I wasn't paying attention to how I ate those foods. Now I balance all of my meals to try and maintain a fairly level blood sugar all day, and I leave several hours between my meals to allow my insulin to drop back down before I eat again. Oh, and by balance I mean healthy fats, whole carbs, and proteins with each meal. Next, I changed my exercise. I no longer do exercise that's too intense and might stress my body and cause further cortisol spikes. And I focus more on gaining strength and muscle, which will help burn fat. I recently switched up my exercise again to incorporate more weights to help combat those bat wings, as well as burning more calories. Stay tuned on that. Getting your steps in will help too. Number 3, I'm replacing lost collagen. As I mentioned earlier, collagen loss causes a loss of muscle and bone mass, as well as a very long list of other unwanted changes. And I think it's vital for all women in midlife to take a quality collagen supplement daily. As a bonus, one of the 2 collagens I take is a fat-burning collagen that helps support lean muscle maintenance. So it really gives me a boost when it comes to my weight loss. I'm also doing my best to focus on sleep, and it does help. Sleep is important for recovering, repairing, and rebuilding muscle. And I've already talked about how important muscle is for weight loss and health. Quality sleep is a challenge in menopause, and I still wake up once every night, but I'm sleeping far more than I was, and I'll take it. Number 5 is gut health. Trying to lose weight with terrible gut health will be a challenge. I take a pre, pro, and postbiotic and add pre and probiotic foods to my diet to keep my gut healthy and my weight loss moving along, among other things. Gut health affects moods, skin health, allergies, nutrition, the immune system, and much more. So maintaining it is very important. Menopause definitely seems to work against us when it comes to weight loss, but I think it's possible to outsmart her. We just have to understand how menopause affects us and make lifestyle changes accordingly. If you've had some success with weight loss in midlife, share what you're doing in the comments. I wish each of you health, happiness, and peace of body and mind, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.